lot of things can lead to contempt and therefore, killing complementary people and complementary strengths. I think one of the biggest things that people don't talk about when they talk about contempt is that often it's cynicism that is the precursor for contempt. And cynicism is way more subtle. Contempt is, I'm better than you. You can feel it immediately when somebody feels that way, and certainly with how they talk to you, their tone, everything. It's very, very obvious. But cynicism is way more subtle, and cynicism often shows up as humor. And it's used in a way that gets other people to laugh, gets you to laugh. In fact, comedians are known for using cynicism to get us to laugh at their jokes. And so cynicism might show up something like this. Okay, let's say people are hearing that the sales team is going off to Vegas for a trade show. Must be nice. Must be nice to get to go to Vegas in January because they're going to be having all sorts of fun. Meanwhile, of course, the salespeople are never actually seeing the light of day. They're stuck in a trade show and meeting rooms and dinners with clients. And yeah, maybe they have some fun, but it's not as glamorous as it's made out to be. Or maybe those salespeople, when they get back from their long trip and these long days that they're running in Vegas, they see somebody who in the warehouse and their shipping gets done at 4 or 5 o'clock and boom, they're hitting as soon as that 5 o'clock hits, they're getting in their car and they're heading out and they're thinking, must be nice to have a set time that you can get off every day. And of course, they're not thinking about the fact that those people have to work a lot of overtime when it's busy. They're coming in on the weekends, or maybe they don't get to express as much creativity as somebody does in sales positions. There's a million different iterations that we can come up with, but cynicism often shows up as humor. And so here's what I would suggest for leaders or anybody in an organization is, number one, don't participate in cynicism. And again, often people that are very funny and very sarcastic can be very cynical, but there's a price that you pay and it shows up in your culture and it shows up in people and particularly their attitudes. Enough accumulation of cynicism over time will eventually lead to contempt. And once you have contempt, oh boy, it is tough to ever go back. So again, if you're trying to create a strong culture of a bunch of complementary pieces with complementary strengths that have a high deal of respect for one another, not only do you not want contempt, but be very, very careful for its subtle best friend, and that is cynicism.